What's good with y'all, man? Hopefully y'all enjoyed the Wale album review. Sorry that was so late. I just had a lot of shit going on, man. Still dealing with a lot of shit, personal shit. But that's still no excuse, you know. I know a lot of y'all stated that y'all watch me on a daily basis, so I do apologize for not uploading as quickly as I regularly would. But like I said, I'm not one of those that get paid from YouTube, so I actually have to deal with real shit and real life manners, personal family shit. So at the end of the day, y'all get a review and I feel like I'm able to upload it. But anyway, let's talk about the new Tyler the Creator album. Of course, it dropped. I think it came out Monday, I do believe, or was it Sunday? Whatever, what have you. It dropped. I bought it off iTunes. I hear the physical is supposed to come out the 28th, so I will be getting that. Basically, we didn't get the physical yet because of he did 5 album covers. I believe one is the cartoon, one is him got a weird smile, one is him, I guess, pissing his pants, and I forget the other two. But at the end of the day, I personally thought this album was cool. You know what I mean? People get weird when you compare projects, but it's like, I mean, aren't you supposed to compare the projects from the first, second, third, so forth and so on? I don't understand why people get mad at that. I do feel like with this one, it's kind of a story, but yet I think with Wolf, he ended the story from Goblin to Wolf to now, which he's saying that this is his 4th album because I guess Bastard is considered an album. Some say it's a mixtape, but from my understanding, when I go to record stores, I've seen Goblin, Wolf, and this will drop on the 28th, so I thought Bastard was a mixtape. So whatever, what have you, but we got Cherry Bomb. I think the original title he stated was Cherry Bum or something like that, but he said that was lame, so he went with Cherry Bomb. I think the album art is cool. The production on this shit is top notch, man. You could tell he heavily influenced by NERD, Pharrell. You definitely get that on there. You get a lot of like mosh pit rock type music on there. You still get the sounds that made him famous, as far as, you know, the Goblin sound, Wolf. You don't get a lot of the Satan type music on here, which is great. You still get the weird Tyler, but at the end of the day, the lyrics, it matches the production well. The thing I loved about this album was the production. The way to me, he's a genius when it comes to production. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Everybody bashing the album. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like when it comes to production, he knows exactly the right elements to add, the right people to feature on records. The vocals on this shit was top notch. And I like how he synced the songs together from beginning to end, to where it's like one song in, the next one go into the other one, and you got the radio riffs in between. I thought that was dope. But the first track, Death Camp, you definitely can hear the Pharrell influence, the NERD inspired, kind of got that rock type, you know, vibe to it. Of course, you know the lyrics. Y'all know how Tyler rocks, man. He is Tyler the Creator, you know what I mean? He's creative. At the same time, he says shit to give you that ooh or what, like where you just your mouth would drop when he says shit. So I thought that record was great. Buffalo, I love that record. I like the sample of it. To me, I got the Goblin vibe from that. You know what I mean? The overall sound wise, his bars were straight. The background vocals was phenomenal. You know, and the lyrics, he spoke from a real perspective, a real place, and I can appreciate that. Pilot, I like how he rapped behind the production, like it sound distorted, and I know a lot of people gonna say that they didn't appreciate that, they didn't like it, but I think that that's the genius behind him, because it's just like he put all the production in the forefront. He wanted you to pay attention to that, and I thought that was pretty clever. You know, I'd probably listen to this album, no bullshit, like 6 times already, and each time I listen to it, it gets better. You know, so Pilot definitely showed me something different as far as him being creative. Now we go on to Run, which is only 1 minute and 10 seconds. The line that he says, and I was wondering, was he talking about Earl? The line, but he said, like, you stay in the house and don't come out, and we know that that's similar to the name of Earl album, but I could be wrong. But I understand the whole, you know, Our Future is doing their own thing or whatever, but I just thought that was crazy. You know, Run, you could take it for what it's worth, running from cops or running from street niggas or whatever, what have you, running from yourself. So I thought that was dope the way he put it out there to where you use your imagination and see what he's talking about. As far as Find Your Wings, that shit was the most elegant jazzy production. I love the piano, the vocals to where he comes in and raps, but if you listen to it, it's production with the vocals, and it's, you know, find your wings, you know, take that for what it's worth, you know, everybody's able to fly, not physically, but, you know, mentally, you gotta find your wings and take off to chase your dreams. That's what I took from it. I could be wrong, you know what I mean, but I thought that song was incredible as far as production. Cherry Bomb, it got that mosh pit vibe, you know, rocks meet jazz, and I thought that was fucking incredible. His vocals are low on this, but at the same time, the other vocals behind that was just phenomenal. Just a great record, you know, him having fun or whatever. And now we get into the part of Tyler, the Creator, that where people be like, whoa. The song is called Blow My Load. And if you listen to it, you know it's a sexual song. The story is kind of crazy. I love the electric beat. You know, the instrumentation he used in the song was just dope. It's like layered. You know, every song is... It started off with a beat like this, and then an instrument, then an instrument, the instrument. It was just crazy. So I definitely like Blow My Load. Two-seater. It reminded me of the song You Remind Me of My Beamer in a way. Another electric beat. Instrumentation is phenomenal. Like on Blow My Load, the voice samples was just incredible, and then it goes into that one where it's like, wow, this is pretty dope. And then you got the brown stains, of course. To me, that just raw as fuck. It's just him being him, doing what he do best. You know, it's kind of a different type song. You know, the title for it is long as shit. The Brown Stains of Darkies, Latifah Part 6 to 12 remix. So I just thought it was raw as fuck. The next song, Fucking Young / Perfect, featuring Charlie Wilson and Khalid Yusuf. It's a crazy story. Yeah, it's about basically, I guess, having sex with a minor and police is at his door, or he wants to. The chick is underage, but, you know, he want to fuck with her, but he know he can't, he shouldn't. But at the end of the day, you see what happens with that, you know what I mean? But it ain't like he never talked about shit like that on his projects before. Smuckers, my favorite song. People seem to hate this song. I thought it was dope. Kanye West, Lil Wayne. To me, Lil Wayne verse was fucking crazy. Kanye played around a little bit with the verse, but at the end of the day, he said some great bars, some good metaphors in that song. The back and forth with Tyler and Wayne was just fucking simply amazing. The way the beat switch up when his second half comes and then Wayne comes, like, that shit was crazy. Wayne said something like, son, you need Jesus, but I heard he left the sunset to go on tour with Jesus. That shit was just crazy. And then the line he said was about the trampoline line, the bar metaphor he used. That shit was dope. If you follow me on Instagram and shit, you already know that I posted that shit. That song was dope. Keep the O's, another song that was dope, but at the same time, the second half was just perfected perfectly. Pharrell Williams on that song. Gotta listen closely. So I appreciate that. Ocaga, California, featuring Clemente Crevi. Great vocals. The production was point, and the lyrics, if you really listen to it, was honest, man. So overall, this album was cool. Some songs I feel like the second half was better than the first. Not all his lyrics was good. You know, the vocals, he definitely know how to use them in a certain manner where it's great, but at times you be like, damn, why he do that? Some of the production is eerie, like, it's cringeworthy. So I'm not saying everything was on point, but sonically, I think he really wanted you to pay attention to the production on this album. I give it a fair 8.5 out of 10. That's just me because I love production. I like 12 out of the 13 records. You know, I predominantly like the whole project. Production, 10 out of 10. So, you know, it is what it is. It's just different. And I think people are getting mad because when they say artists try to be different so much, it makes it whack. But I think just like every other album that come out, when time passes, people are going to go back and appreciate it. Just because I like it, it doesn't mean that you have to like it. I'm in a different place and been through different things in my life with certain albums and certain records I can appreciate more than you could. But some people, I just feel like bash it because of the artist himself, what they do in their personal life. And sometimes in music, you got to separate their personal life from the music. Listen to the music itself and you'll see that it's something there, but that's just me. I mean, how can you say you like Bastard and Goblin, but yet you didn't like Wolf, you don't like this? So it's like, what are you looking for? it's like it's no win-win, like Wale said. You know, it's like fans that they like you, but then they don't. You know what I'm saying? They pick you up to bring you down, to pick you up to take you down again. So I don't understand, but that's just me. So shout out to Tyler the Creator, Cherry Bomb album, third or fourth album, whatever you want to call it. I enjoyed it. It's on my iPhone. I'm going to pick up the physical when it drop. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Be respectful, and it's your boy. I'm out. 3 checks on this joint. 1.